to my friend and my brother, Dr. Gibson, to all of these great brothers up here on the roster, to all of you. One of the advantages I have today is that I don't have to be the preacher. I don't have to exegete the text. And I don't have to be what everybody expects me to be. But today I stand as a grandson, a son, a nephew, a brother, an uncle, a cousin, and even whatever else that anybody would like to call me. I didn't get up here just because I know how to talk, and I didn't get up here to say what someone expects me to say, and I didn't get up here to cut anybody up, because if I was to do that, then it would make me less of the man that God called me to be. But I got up here as a family man. One of the things I used to always say to the church, it doesn't matter how high you get in the spirit, but if somebody came talking about one of my loved ones, I'll say goodbye to you in your spirit. I'm going to see about my loved ones. 20 years ago, and about 9 months within, I preached from a simple text, Daniel 5, 5 and 6, the very first sermon that my grandma ever heard me speak. And I dealt with the subject, stop the music, the party's over. And I know that it wouldn't be somewhat befitting for this particular occasion, but I'm not going to get into the text because we got an awesome word getting ready to come from Dr. Gibson. So I'll just say that text dealt with the handwriting on the wall. And since I don't have to exegete the text, I'll just talk about the fact that Gladys, whose writing is on the wall, who's laying before all of us. One of the things I learned about life, we can pick and choose what school we want to go to. We can pick and choose what neighborhoods we want to live in. We can pick and choose what we want to do, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. But one of the things that we never have an option to choose, and that is the one that we're related to. And what Grandma would say right now, that, you know, it doesn't matter about the differences of opinion. It doesn't matter about the shades or the color or the looks. One of the things that we have to emanate is the word love. And one thing about love, that love teaches us that it is kind, it is patient, it is a whole lot of things. But one of the things that love isn't, it isn't puffed up, it isn't aggravating, it isn't sugarcoating, it isn't nagging, it isn't nitpicking. But love covers a multitude of my faults. So when my opinion says one thing, love says I don't even see it. It don't matter how jacked up you are. It doesn't matter how philosophizing you may be. But if I have the spirit of love, you can be strung out on drugs, but love sees the man or the woman that you may be. It don't matter if you don't like me or I don't like you, but if I have love, my personal opinion no longer even matter. So the handwriting on the wall, that let this be a lesson to us, that if we profess love, then foolishness no longer exists. If we profess love, then forgiveness is inevitable. I heard a whole lot of people say that we go see Grandma again, but I need to throw this in parenthetically. I hope y'all still like me at the end, but the only way we can see Grandma is again that we got to have love permeating on the inside of us. So when we leave here today, whatever issue we have, whatever problems we may have, I beg you, I plead with you to get it right. It don't matter. I know it's going to be one way or the other. That's what family does. We tick each other off. I got two beautiful sisters, and if they really know that thousands of my messages were written because I got one sister who is a philosopher, and I got another sister who is a realist, and they keep me in line and keep me together. That no matter what I do, I got to stay within the boundaries of love. So the handwriting on the wall, regardless of what part you play with Mitchell, Terry, or Lewis, love is the answer.